In my whole entire life of seeing fires and seeing fire spread, I have never seen a fire like the fire that is going on right now in California. And honestly, it's looking very biblical.
No, because why is no one talking about the biblical prophecy that we are watching unfold in West Hollywood and different parts of California?
California fires is just as Sodom and Gomorrah. Those that have an ear, let them hear what thus saith the Lord is saying.
Hurricane winds for days. We've been tracking them for days. We also know that there's a drought and that there was a potential of this happening. And there's no water pressure? We're learning all of this while we're watching video footage of people in real time.
Hey fam, Bressy here once again. Welcome back to the channel. I am hoping that from wherever you, my lovelies, are watching this from, you're doing all right and you're staying safe. And as always, to you that continuously give support to me on here, thank you so very much. That really means a lot to me. Today's one is about the fires that are going on in California. And there are so many people in here that we are going to be reacting to that are saying things are not adding up. Some are saying that is America under judgment, is America under D0.011. And because apparently it looks like this could have been stopped, but apparently it did not get stopped, and it keeps consuming and consuming, and the rate at which it is running and consuming, and also in a place that is more, prominent, Hollywood of all places. But also, it looks like some people already had predicted this thing before it even happened. So people are adding and connecting dots. They're like, what's up with all of this? Let's watch this first, come back and talk about it.
No, because why is no one talking about the biblical prophecy that we are watching unfold in West Hollywood and different parts of California? It is not a coincidence that we have heard many references as it comes to Hollywood and California being Sodom and Gomorrah out of the Bible. If you don't know anything about Sodom and Gomorrah, then you wouldn't understand how this lines up with California and what's happening right now and how it is being torched. I mean, this literally looks like the start of every Resident Evil game I've ever seen, but nonetheless, the torching city of Sodom and Gomorrah, the two parallel cities that were in direct defiance of God, kind of fits with West Hollywood and everything that has been going down in Los Angeles. Sodom and Gomorrah were these two cities that were destroyed by God for their wickedness. It was man's sin that provoked God's anger, and he torched both of these cities. The things that they did in these cities are a lot like what goes on in Los Angeles. SEX, the R word, everything in between that is glorified in Los Angeles and all of California sounds exactly like Sodom and Gomorrah. This is absolutely devastating that people are losing their homes, but 2025 is starting out to be something right out of the Old Testament, Revelations, and Genesis. This is a prophecy, I'm telling you.
Alright, y'all, what's up, Shalom? So, I've been, all day, the Lord has had me warning people and letting people know, because it's been on my spirit heavy, y'all, about this California fire. So, as I'm looking at it, I actually, look at it, the Holy Spirit instantly let me know that this is judgment. California is being placed under judgment. First of all, Cali, remember I told y'all that if they get one more earthquake, they was going to go off the map anyway? Cali's been spared many times. God has given y'all many times to repent. Y'all have not gave that land back to God. Y'all have not repented at all. And this is going to happen to many more places, as we know. Biblically, we know that God's going to do his big one. It just is what it is. Every city, state is going to have their peace. If people are not repenting or at least trying to turn, and God's not at least seeing that y'all trying to, it's done. He's God. He don't have to explain. He don't have to do what? He's doing what he's doing. He's going to protect who he needs to protect. This might sound harsh or whatever, but I don't care. He's going to do what he needs to do. It's too many witches and warlocks, satanic priests, satanic high priests, spells, demonic strongholds in California. Don't get me wrong. It's some stuff going on in different states. Like I told y'all about Maryland, Delaware. That's like little stuff compared to the stuff they doing over there. Like their foundations on demonic stuff. Like Hollywood. Let's be real, the whole entertainment, like, it's demonic, and God is not playing. And this is what these people don't understand. They don't. Y'all want to blame government, and no, this is God is doing his judgment, and nobody can stop it. This lady says, I rebuke the winds. You can rebuke all you want. You cannot rebuke God's wrath. When he placed judgment and wrath, that's done. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's going to save who he needs to save, which clearly was her, because she was alive and talking. But understand, once he does something, he does it, and he's not turning back on it. If y'all not repenting and turning to Christ, why would he sit up here and let y'all keep playing in his face, mocking him, doing all these things on TV? And it's just a lot of weird stuff, we know. But y'all just do too much. And he's showing y'all that he's Lord and Kings of Kings and Lords of Lords. And he's going to continue to show y'all until he take everybody off this earth. Those who will be saved will be saved, and those who won't just won't. That's just is what it is. I don't know what else y'all want people to say. Y'all, whatever y'all got in your mind right now is false. Like, this is judgment. Y'all need to repent. Y'all need to come to Christ. That's it, and that's all. It's really that simple. I don't know why people want to... It's 2020. Y'all see how y'all 2025 was already starting? Because we ain't gonna talk about the Janos, the Greek god that, you know, that New Year's was a false New Year's. That's not the Christ New Year's. The New Year's that we come into is going to be the Christ New Year's. Y'all... Listen, and y'all didn't even get that by now? Like, y'all still was celebrating that? Listen, I see why God's doing what he's doing and what he's going to do in the future.
A lot's about to come out. Another arrest is coming again. Watch for those fires. Explosions make fires too. Explosions make accidental fires too, and then oops, we don't know how that happened, and then you look into it and you see that it's tied to something that's tied to something that's tied to something that's tied to trafficking, and then you realize, oh, it wasn't just an explosion or a fire, it wasn't an accident. How many things does it take? If people can get in the streets over a convict, why the hell can't people get in the streets over the children? What is going to fuel your rage? For the children. Why are you waiting on a release to fuel your rage? People should be like, what the... We're talking about kids? Huh? What? No! Somebody better answer something! How many more kids do you need? How many more need to be swept under the rug? How many more need to be silenced for you to say, oh, enough? It's all of our war. What are you gonna do to fight?
So I was talking to this guy, and he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just gonna be the right wind, and fire's gonna start in the right place, and it's gonna burn through LA all the way to the ocean, and there's not a thing we can do about it. I go, really? He goes, yeah, we just get lucky. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just gonna burn straight through LA, and there's not gonna be a thing we can do about it.
In my whole entire life of seeing fires and seeing fire spread, I have never seen a fire like the fire that is going on right now in California. And honestly, it's looking very biblical. Think about it. You have the most expensive pieces of real estate being burned right now. You have cars stuck on highways. You have people losing everything right now. 80-mile-per-hour winds, which is making the fire even worse to contain. What's going on? As a human being, this is one of the most scariest things that you can see. You have people that work so hard for what they have, losing everything. And to top it off, more than 50,000 people are under evacuation order. 50,000 people. Where are 50,000 people going to immediately go? Even the mayor, Karen Bass, said that everything is predicted to get worse. Firefighters can't even stop what's going on right now. Think about all the animals that they have there, pets, things of that nature. The Pasadena Jewish temple is burnt to the ground. Pay attention.
California fires is just as Sodom and Gomorrah. Those that have an ear, let them hear what thus saith the Lord is saying. So Zephaniah reads, I will utterly consume all the things off the land, saith the Lord. And them that are turned back from the Lord, and those that have not sought the Lord, nor required him. For all the merchants, people are cut down, and that bear silver are cut off. The great day of the Lord is near. That day is the day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of darkness and gloominess. That's why there's dark clouds hovering above those California fires, a day of clouds and thick darkness. And I will bring distress unto men. That's why people are distressed about this fire. Shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord. Neither their silver, neither their gold shall be able to deliver them from the day of the Lord's wrath. So right now, God is sending forth his wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. So that's why there's fires in California.
We out here in Santa Monica. You thinking it's not that close. Not that close. Look. This is just across the 10 freeway.
Can somebody please explain to me why I just heard a firefighter on the live broadcast say that part of the reason why this Palisades fire has gotten so out of hand is because there is no water pressure in the fire hydrants? We have known about these hurricane winds for days. We've been tracking them for days. We also know that there's a drought and that there was a potential of this happening. And what, there's no water pressure? We're learning all of this while we're watching video footage of people in real time pleading, begging, crying not to have to leave their homes, that they want to stay and protect their homes. And not that this matters to the mayor, because the mayor's not even in the country. The power is out in West Hollywood, which is where I am. I had just gotten back from a walk with my dog, and I was trying to see what people were doing, and it seems like everybody is exiting West Hollywood right now. There's not been an evacuation call, but the fires are coming west pretty fast. The moon is bright orange. It's apocalyptic. The sky is black. Like, you can't, the street lights are on, but everything's blurry because there's so much ash and smoke in the air. If you do plan on evacuating, just remember to close all of your windows so that smoke and ash doesn't get in. Unplug everything, unplug your ovens, stoves, microwaves, air conditioners, anything. We do not need any more explosions that add to this fire.
This is the most unbelievable fire that anybody's ever seen. I mean, it's really, really devastating. I got my car, I was in town, and I drove toward my house, and it was bumper to bumper traffic. Finally, I got to the corner of PCH and Sunset where they weren't letting anybody up. So I got out of my car and I started to try to help people because people were just coming down the road. I was helping people in wheelchairs, and there were people that didn't have, their feet were dragging on the floor. There were mothers who were hysterical in panic attacks, helping them with their suitcases, and they were worried about their families up there because they couldn't get them out in time. The fire was so close that everybody was told to get out of your cars. The cars were bumper to bumper traffic from 2 miles. You know, you never imagine in a crisis, your town, you never imagine getting hit by a car. You never imagine anything bad happening. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. But here's the point. And that's why I went on television. I wanted to say, help your neighbors. If you're able-bodied, do what you can to help people. You know, don't put yourself in danger, but this is the time for us to remember that we're part of a community. We have to help each other and be kind to each other. And you see somebody needs help, help them, ask them what they need. This is the time that if you're able-bodied, do what you can.
I want you guys to stay safe from wherever you are watching me from. I want you to let me know as well where you are watching this from and what do you think about these fires. It is very saddening. I saw clips of people, old people, disabled people being, driven and rolled around in wheelchairs. Some were being taken out of hospitals. Oh my God, there's so many people that are saying, I have lost it all. And of course, though some people are saying, you know, since it's California and Hollywood, all the people that live out there really are rich and they don't care. And so some people were like, you know, they deserve it, you know, because when we are going through stuff, all the hurricanes, all the earthquakes that have been ongoing, yeah, that these people were mocking other people from different areas, and now it is up to them. Unfortunately, the rich always, you know, feel it when it happens to them. And unfortunately, they feel entitled to, you know, receiving help and asking people to come and help. But then when people need help, they barely come out to help. There are those rich people that really have good hearts, we have seen. However, when I was watching all these videos, one thing kept recalling. There's one comment that kept, you know, literally appearing in each and every other video of this lady, Ali Carter. And apparently she predicted this. I went and looked down for some of her videos, and I think I've attached one of them in there. And she's talking about the injustices that are happening to women and children. And to be honest, it is linked to all these prominent people in the Hollywood industry. And she's like, when are people going to, you know, show the outrage for this? When are people going to do something? And she talked about the fires too. And she's like, you know, it will happen, and it's not gonna be an accident. It is happening right now. And so many people are saying that we have never seen, like, US has had a history of fires, you know, but they are saying they have not seen anything like this. They don't have pressure in the hydrants, you know, the authorities have not done anything in time. You see the frustration and desperation of people losing it all. People are like, I don't have anything left. And imagine how many people have to continue being evacuated, and where are they going to go? I mean, these people had a life, right? And now they have completely nothing. Firefighters have done what they can, but they can't stop it. That's why so many people are coming in to say that this is biblical. This might have something to do with God avenging. Apparently, some of these prominent people also have a hand in the abuses, in the rapes, in the, you know, literally so many unspeakable things that be happening to people. And when people come out to speak about them, they get silenced. Also, other people are saying that, you know, America has been supporting genocides in different sides of the world. It is sponsoring them. Other places it silences the leaders. Other places it just, you know, decides to impose its rules, especially these billionaires, these huge mega corporations, how they are forcing people to accept GMOs, how they are forcing them to accept these vaccines and all of these things. They are like, you know, America has been a collaborator in so many evil things. And of course, people are like, when is it going to be time for it to pay? And people are linking this to this. And we are asking, is God probably finally answering people's prayers? Or for all the immorality, I mean, immorality is spreading at a very, very high rate, right? Is this something else as well? Because people were like, people literally even, you know, likened America to Sodom and Gomorrah. That is out there. But people are like, is this the biblical times where God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah? For me, what is more interesting is all these massive predictions, right? Of people spoke about these things happening, and it's not just one person. And one by one, it's happening, and it's the crazy part is it's not even giving each other a break. One unfolds the other. Is it an angel of the Lord that is standing on the sea doing something? And I don't want to sound crazy, but I want you guys to let me know, like, could it be possible that this land is literally like the beginning of, I don't want to say it, no, but could this be something that is linking God's judgment on America? Because apparently lots of people believe that this is exactly what is happening. And for all the theft, and I've seen a lot of people also coming out to say that, America, give back what you have stolen. For all the blood that you have spilled. For all these things that you've kept doing. Yeah, it's time for you to pay. I know that so many people believe different things over here. And so I don't want to force what I believe, but I am just giving you what I believe personally, and you probably can look into it as well. One thing about the Most High is you can put walls and fence yourself, and you think you are protected and you are shielded, but you cannot escape the hand of the Most High. He will do whatever he can to consume you with his anger. The rate at which that, the fire is spreading from here now by, I think, today. They said it is finally in, I think, Western Hollywood. It has. What is happening? The fog, mysterious fog, right? I just did an episode, mysterious fog, the crafts that have been exploding, alien invasion. We have AI, the crazy political atmosphere. People are saying they're feeling a shift. They don't know what is going on. But there is something. I've also seen people that are saying we are leaving the US behind. Now more than ever, when we look at these things and connect the dots, could it be that God is opening the consciousness of people to know that there's something that is about to happen, and he's trying to save his own, and they are running away? I know that we are talking about loss, but you can't help but, just think and be like, could this be happening? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not certain. You guys, I don't know what you guys believe, and I don't know what you guys think, but the imagery in these fires, I personally believe because of this, people are going to even get way more depressed. Now imagine those people, the old people, imagine beginning from scratch. I don't know if the government has any means of compensating, and because it did not start the fire. So I don't know what avenues are there to, kind of relieve the impact of this. Let me know what you think. And please subscribe to the channel. if you have not. For more updates, and I want you guys to stay safe out there. I'll see you in another amazing video. Until then, my name is Gracie. I love you. Bye.